Hi everyone, welcome to today's Facebook Live event. My name is Kelsey and today we are making chicken Cobb salads. I'll show you with what I have here for ingredients. So we're going to blacken the chicken, so for spices for that, onion powder, oregano, thyme, garlic powder, paprika, salt and pepper. Have a little over a pound of chicken here. I just got the tenders just to make it easier. I already have my olive oil heating up in the pan, so I'll cook those that way. For the salad ingredients, I had some leftover sprig mix, so we'll use that, as well as spinach, chopped up some cherry tomatoes, cucumbers, have an avocado ready. This calls for blue cheese. I got gorgonzola because I felt like that would be a good idea, but you can do blue cheese or omit the cheese if you do not want to have it in there. Hard-boiled eggs, and I have crumbled up bacon here. I got the uncured bacon at the grocery store. It's in the same section as the regular bacon, just make sure it says uncured. So this recipe is made for maintenance. To modify it for program, you would just omit the gorgonzola cheese, and then for the salad dressing, you would, instead of making the vinaigrette, I'm making it with red wine vinegar, yellow mustard, Walden Farms pancake syrup, and extra virgin olive oil, but you could always do it with like a Primal Kitchen vegan ranch. You can do it with regular olive oil. This is definitely a customizable recipe. I'm going to start by blackening the chicken. You could always make this seasoning in a jar first too. It's a little easier to get on. Paprika. That's okay. You can always omit any of the spices that don't seem interesting to you. Here, this one looks like it got a little mist. Now we'll do the same thing on the other side. You could definitely save some prep time too if you're making this ahead of time. You could always get pre-made chicken or just marinate the chicken, like spice the chicken ahead of time. But this should be a pretty easy recipe all around. Take these over here. See how many I can fit. Chance. We'll leave these over here. Put those for next time. So let these cook for about 6 minutes each side. Turn up my heat a little bit here. Once they're done, once I flip them, then I'll start making the other ingredients. Looks like our chicken is cooking nicely. Push everyone over. Alright. That looks great. Now I'm going to move over here. I have extra virgin olive oil in here. I'm just going to make my dressing. I'm going to do a little bit less just because I'm not making that much. So I did a 1/4 cup red wine vinegar. I'll do just a little. I'll add a little bit of syrup. You could also add like honey, but this is more program approved, so that's why I love this. If you had Dijon mustard, you would be using it. I do not, so we're going to use regular. Whisk it all together. Perfect. Little mustard vinaigrette. Now I'm going to make my salads. So I'll add a little bit of mixed greens on the bottom of each of these. Add in some spinach. It says to chop it up. I'm just going to break it up with my hands to make it a little easier. You could use any sort of base you prefer. You could always use arugula too if that is something you're into. Now that my bases are all set here, I'm going to add a little bit of each to the salad. So I'll do tomatoes, cucumbers, bacon, I'm going to do 1 egg on each salad. It didn't come out as pretty. That's okay. Avocado isn't totally right, but it'll work. This is how they look so far. One with cucumbers, one without. Let's check on my chicken. These are all done. Most of them are reading 165 or higher right away. The only one that might be questionable is this stool. So just looking at the size of these, I would say, depending on if you're having 4 to 6 or 6 to 8 ounces, you would either want to have 2 to 3 of these. So we'll cut up 4. Stir off the cheese. I'm just going to sprinkle a little in this little corner here. You can also let the chicken rest. I'm just a little impatient, so I'm not going to let it. Chicken looks awesome. I would recommend just giving your dressing a little bit of a stir before you put it on. Okay, chicken Cobb salad. If you make this, let us know, and can't wait to see you next time.